great. Okay.
Yes, and welcome to Nyte Lytes. This is what happens after the lights go down. I am Joel Wilson, the digital guru. I am here in the Digital Guru Studios in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And finally, someone I have known for a long time, Vivian Irene Pierce. I finally have you on my podcast. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You know what? We have known each other a long time. And this is the first time we've ever been on a podcast together.
It's true. I didn't really realize you did podcasts, so.
Well, now you're going to have to be a regular guest on my podcasts.
Oh, twist my arm.
I know. Well, I also said before we got on, it was like, you know what? It's a lot easier if you're in Myrtle Beach. You just come to my studio and you can be sitting right across from me and we can do it live that way.
Well, according to my husband, he doesn't retire till May the 8th, 2030, 38. Was it 38 or 36? It's like 12 years from now. So,
Okay, well, then when you come visit down here, you can be here. How's that? Sounds good. Well, you know what? Tell my listeners a little bit about who you are. I know you're a model, you've done a lot of stuff. Tell my listeners a little bit about you.
okay, well, I started modeling when I was about 23, 24.
So, about 5 years ago.
Yeah. But actually, I started right. I was about 20, and I tried to get into like a mainstream modeling. Um, I did the whole Model America thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually got picked. Went to went to Buffalo, New York, and I got to strap my stuff down a runway. By the way, my favorite is runway. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I got picked by an agency and everything." And they're like, "When he?" They thought I was gonna grow. I'm like, "No, I'm gonna be 5'3" forever." And they looked at me. I'm like, "I'm 19." I'm like, "I think my growth spurt is done." They thought I was 12 because when I was 18, 19, I looked like I was 12, 13. They
Mm-hmm.
probably thought I was gonna grow. Like, no, not gonna grow. So, a few years later, I got into a local modeling agency in like Akron, Ohio. I forgot the name of it, but I did a Sherwin-Williams ad. I did, of course, they, even though this was a legitimate, like, modeling agency, I did a motorcycle calendar.
You know what? My listeners are going to be like, oh, I got to see that one.
I have no idea. I've never seen it. I've never even seen the ad. I mean,
Oh,
I've done TV commercials. Um, like these are all mainstream stuff that I've done. Like
mm-hmm.
I've done a mainstream TV commercial. That was funny though, because this was after I got into fetish modeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into fetish modeling because another model friend of mine who did adult stuff, I don't know. I don't know how we came across, but she's like, "Hey, my roommate canceled on me. I'm going to this BondCon in New York, and I need a roommate to share cost expenses with. Would you consider going? It's good money." And I went, "Okay, sure." So I went, and the people were very nice. Um, I did make good money. People really liked me. And ironically, other than like professional photo shoots, I've never had a problem with any of the photographers I've worked with. I've had problems with the mainstream type of photographers, though.
Really? So those are the ones you have trouble with.
It's a good thing I can talk my way out of things. I'm just going to say that. I'm like, "Oh, this is really uncomfortable."
Have you had
I'm
many
like,
of those? Probably not lately, but when you were starting off, did you have many of those uncomfortable ones?
only with the only the quote mainstream photographers.
Wow. Wow. Now I know that we've talked a bit. Like I said, we've known each other for a while, and we've talked a bit. And the other day we were going back and forth, and I said, "How many pairs of boots do you own?" And I was guessing, and I see you've got the boots on now. Every time I see you, you're rocking the boots, and you do that all the time. You are the boot lady. You're it. I said maybe 100, 120 pairs of boots. You said, "Oh hell no." You said I've gotten rid of a bunch.
I did get rid of like at least 20 pairs, maybe 25, because I got like 35 for Christmas. Oh yeah, and I've got two more downstairs. I was thinking about bringing them up so I can actually unbox them, but I know you're going to be putting this on audio only. So I'm
No,
like,
it's going to
oh,
go on video as well. It will be on video as well. I can't have somebody as beautiful as you and only do audio.
oh, that's true. Thank you. Um, yeah, I was gonna try to count them, but I couldn't. I have a couple folders that I have for like when I work for bootandleather.com, bootsandleather.com. I work for them, and so I have a folder full of boots pictures, but sometimes there's multiple pictures of the same boot, and I'm like, I'd have to go through, I have to add. I'm like, oh. But if I really had to guess, I probably have close to 200 pairs of boots.
200 pairs of boots.
Just don't tell my husband.
Well, when you realize 200,000 people are going to listen to this and they're going to see this. So somehow it's going to get back.
He knows I'm just really good at Tetris and storage.
Now, that's a good one. I love that. That's good. Do you have like a favorite? Now, 200 pair. I know you don't wear 200 pairs of boots. Do you have a favorite pair that you wear like all the time? You're looking, I mean, obviously you can color coordinate anything.
You know what? Sometimes during the winter time, I kind of pick like one of my uh like riding boots
Mhm.
to kind of like favor to walk around in because of the snow, the dirt, whatever. So I pick like a reasonable pair that so I can just run around. I had a driving pair for a while, but that had to go because I had to make room for stuff. Um, so sometimes they're riding boots that I get happy in, but I mean, so I'll favor those. But like my favorite ones, I mean, I do have my favorite ones. And unfortunately, I don't wear them enough. So I need to get out of that mindset of saving things.
Hmm.
I'm like, because I've learned what's the point of having them if you don't use them?
Oh, I agree 100% with that. I agree 100%. Now you live, you know what? When I knew you, you were in Ohio. I don't know if you're still in the Ohio area that you're still living. Are you still a Cleveland Browns fan?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Actually, I don't even, well, I hate to say this, I don't even pay attention. I haven't lived in the state in so long. Okay, so I grew up in Ohio.
Yes.
I was Miss Cleveland. Well, I was the second runner up for Miss Cleveland. So in 2000, God, when was that? 2001? No, I was 20 at the time. So it was the 90s. Now I'm
You're
showing my
giving
age.
away your age. You know that.
I know. It was in the 90s. Um, so well, I mean, I was second runner up from Miss Cleveland. You can't sit there and go, I'm a hometown proud kind of gal. But
Hmm.
I ended up moving to Vegas a little for some time working, and then I moved back to Ohio. I moved to North Carolina for 6 years because my
Hmm.
ex-husband, we were not going to talk about that because it was bad. Then I moved back to Ohio for 2 years. I met my now current husband, and I moved to Pittsburgh.
Oh, so you're in the Pittsburgh area now.
Yeah,
It's
the
cold up there
only team,
too.
the only team I don't root for is the Steelers,
I was going to say, you
but
can't.
but you know what? At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter.
Is your husband a Steeler fan?
You know, he's we both feel the same way. We don't watch the games. We're happy if they win. We're a little, unhappy with how, the NFL has been with the players. There's some
Yeah.
players that have been, not the best people doing
Yes, I agree
things
with
against
that.
the law, against people and women. And so we're kind of both like,
Yeah, you're
you want
over
to,
it.
do you want to hear
Well,
a funny story?
yes.
Okay. So when I met my husband's father and his uncle, they're like, "We love Cleveland. We went to school with so and so. We would go to the games and we have so much fun." Then I met, then I met, then he met my father. And my father's like, "Oh, by the way, my grandfather was from Pennsylvania."
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Yeah, I used to still, bet on them." I still watch the games and root for the Steelers. Never knew this. Then I meet my husband's mom, and
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh yeah, I went to this black and yellow store. And she's like, oh, it's black and gold. And I looked at her and I go, whatever, my team colors are orange and shit color. And
Oh,
she never said another comment again. I just laugh. I'm like, so at the end of the day, my grandfather's actually from Pennsylvania. You know, my dad used to root for the Steelers. It really doesn't matter.
it doesn't. Boy, but
Apparently, I'm from both places, so
you are now you obviously, like I said, we go to the boots. You get to wear the boots in the wintertime, but when the summertime comes and it gets a little warm, are you still rocking the boots?
no, I wear the high heel sandals.
Okay.
I gotta show my toes sometime. I like my toes.
Okay, well now I'm getting into the second part of this things. If you own a couple hundred pairs of boots, how many pairs of sandals do you own? Do we want to know?
Can we just say heels? I'm not really sure.
Vivian.
All I know is that I have a bunch of shelves and I can fit about 8 to 9 pairs on a shelf. And I have a lot of shelves.
Are you going to have to build an extension to the house just for your shoes?
I really would like to build an extension to the house. Does that count?
There we go. You know what? You know what? I'm here with Vivian Irene Pierce. If you want to help myself, the text line is 843-418-3673. Find out a way to get Vivian so she can even have more room for more shoes, more boots. That's what she needs. Now, you know what? I was looking and obviously follow you on Instagram. You were looking at doing like the Anna from Van Helsing cosplay. Oh, you would rock that.
I just got
How
boots
are you
for
going to
it.
do it?
Well, I just got the boots for it.
Did you?
I just brought the suede to add extra buckles. It's gonna be like almost $200 just for the buckles.
Really?
I need a donation box. Yeah. Yeah, because the buckles alone are like $160.
Wow. Are you going to rock the whole outfit? Are you going to cosplay the whole outfit?
If I can find, I'm trying to look for a corset right now. I found all the little things to add to it.
You just need the corset part.
I also need the smaller buckles for the front.
Well, you could. I was looking at your Instagram post on that. You could rock it. You could rock it.
Oh, I've been in love with that character and those boots forever, and I wanted to get the boots made for me, but yeah, that never happened. But I got like thigh high. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're about thigh high. They're about this high.
Okay.
Um, Suede Leviticus boots.
Really?
Yeah, and like I said, I just bought extra suede because I bought the boots. I'm gonna have to sew the buckles on.
Can you sew?
Can I sew?
Yeah.
I thought you knew me.
I thought I knew you too. I didn't know you could sew.
I made my Daphne costume. I made
Oh, that's
my
right. What
Wonder
am I talking
Woman
about? Of course you
costume.
did.
I made my Dark Wonder Woman costume. I mean,
Mhm.
can I sew? Hmm.
I
Shame on you.
apologize, Vivian. I apologize. It's been so long. You know what? The heat in Myrtle Beach has affected me. How's that?
There is something to say about the sun.
You were actually coming down here a couple years ago. I remember I was going back and forth. You never quite made it. So you and your husband are
It,
going to
it,
have to do a
it
vacation to
rained.
get you down here.
It stormed. Actually, we're supposed to come down September 15th.
Well, then I will be here. I will buy you guys dinner if you come in to my studio and do a podcast in my studio.
I will try.
No, don't try. Do or do not. There is no try.
My husband likes to keep me.
Well, he can be sitting right in this. I could have you both on.
Oh, he'd love that.
I will have you both on the podcast. How's that? And then I can ask him how many shoes does she own, and he'll roll his eyes and go, too damn many.
We can talk to him about guitars. He doesn't bother me about my boots if I don't bother him about his guitars.
Okay, so how many guitars does he have?
I
More
think
than he
it's
needs?
7 guitars and 1 bass. I think
Wow, well,
they're not all out on display. So
gotcha. Okay,
I
let's.
think he's getting rid of, and I think he's trying to find a new one. So,
Ah, I see. Does he sing?
he has songs. Of course, he sounds like he's death metal. No, he does. He's a shredder. He does all the intricate little. He's awesome,
Gotcha.
actually. But
Okay, let's go back to the cosplay. What is your favorite cosplay? I mean, I know that you've done some good Wonder Woman and stuff I've seen, and the Scooby Doo stuff is just it's awesome. You rock that good. What's your favorite?
oh, jeez.
Am I putting you on the spot?
I've done Daphne so often, but
Yes,
I
you
will say
have.
this much about Daphne. One thing I love about doing Daphne is the recognition and the happiness that people like get behind their eyes when they see me as Daphne. It's great.
Are
I
you going to
think
be doing that anytime
adults.
soon? Are you going to be doing any kind of conventions anytime soon?
Well, Steel City Con is this weekend. I might pop up there if I can convince my husband to go walk around with me. We'll probably just go on Sunday when it's quiet.
Now, is he going to cosplay about anything, or does he just sit back and go, "Okay, let her do it all"?
Well, this time of year it's really hot in there, so he'll do the cosplay on the cooler months.
Ah,
Actually, April's not that bad. It's the one in summer. They have three a year. They
they
have one in
do.
December, one in April, and I think one in August. I think it connects with the same time with FetCon. So
Are you going to be doing those, all of them?
no, but I did just join a Star Trek group, so I'm trying to get all my Star Trek cosplay together.
Vivian.
If you think about it, the original Star Trek, they had boots, pantyhose, and short skirts.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
they
wonder why
did.
I like this stuff.
Oh, you know what? That's right. You could be the doctor, because there was a female doctor who was hot. I remember that. And actually, she actually married Gene Roddenberry, who was the creator of Star Trek. Hmm.
Yep.
So do you have the Star Trek uniform done?
Well, I have a red one that everybody knows, and then I have a blue one that I found of the original Star Trek, which looks like the Doctor one that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I just got what they call Monster Red, but I have to tweak the hell out of it. It's
Tweak
too
the
big
hell
for
out of
me.
it.
Well, they only had like two. The good one only had a couple sizes, so I have to take it in. I have to take it in quite a bit for me, but my husband's even needs to be taken in some.
So
But
is he going to go as a Star Trek commander as well?
um, I, it, I don't really know how the group actually works. They just kind of tell us which uniforms are kosher for which con that we do, and then we dress accordingly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I do a cosplay podcast with a lady out of Los Angeles, and she does the cons out there in LA and Anaheim. She has been dying for me to dress up as Dracula. She goes, "I'm 6'4". She goes, "You would make a great Gary Oldman Dracula." I said, "There's no way. I don't do that." But she's getting me. She's going to get me. She's going to talk me into it.
If if not that I'd want you to shave, but you'd be perfect size for Snidely Whiplash because one of these days I want to do my Penelope pit stop.
I haven't shaved this thing in 30 years.
And yet you live at the beach.
I know, I know. And well, okay, are you? And you will probably you'll roll your eyes and you'll chastise me for this. I have not seen the beach in 6 months. See, I knew it was coming. Oh my goodness! If you could reach through this, you would slap me upside the head, wouldn't you?
And even when I lived in Cleveland, I would at least drive by the lake.
I know. And right now, my studio for if I went straight like a crow flight, I'm about a mile and a half from the beach from my studio.
Give me your hand. Bad monkey. Bad monkey.
I promise today I will go. Okay. You know what? For
I live
you,
4 miles from the lake and I still would go see it.
this one's for you, and I promise this. Tonight, I am going to go have dinner overlooking the ocean, and I will send you
Yeah.
a picture. That way, you'll know that I'm doing it.
Oh my God, we found the cutest little restaurant. Oh, what the heck was it? Was it like Little Creek, Little River?
Yeah, Little River. That's up. That's just north of
Oh
me.
my God. That, yeah. When we go, we're gonna go hang out there.
Oh
They
no,
had
there's some really
music, they
good
had
places.
fresh
Oh,
seafood, they were right on the river. It was great, or whatever you guys call that when you get inland.
it's the intercoastal waterway.
Okay,
There's a
sorry. I
place.
come to places where there's Great Lakes and rivers, so
Yes. Well, I tell you what, I'll show you guys a couple places where it overlooks the ocean, and the catch of the day is whatever they're bringing in on the boat that day. That's how fresh it is.
uh, you know one of my favorite things to eat that I never get to eat much of that I um found a liking to when I went to go to Turks and Caicos?
What?
Conch.
Yep.
It's really good, but most places make it as a fritter and
Hmm.
or like a crab cake, and I'm like, no, I just want you to take it, cut it up, bread it, fry it, and serve it to me.
Yep. Well, you know what? You're in luck because there is a place just south of Murrells Inlet called the Conch Cafe. Yes, and
Oh,
it you can sit overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, and they serve that. You'll have to go there.
I'm there.
And she's like, okay, yes, you and your husband are booking a trip now. When are you coming down, right?
We already booked the trip. We actually just booked it last week.
Well,
We
good.
just got
Well,
our doggy sitter settled and everything, and yeah,
okay. Now tell me how many doggies you got? Just the one? Two. You got two now? What are the names?
Oberon and Rocky.
Oh, Ron Rocky. Oh, I like
Rocky, Rocky was well, technically he's my brother according to my father.
it.
Um, my dad passed away, so we ended up inheriting our his dog. So
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now you
he's
do a bunch of
14.
stuff, and you do a lot of stuff. Pump that pedal. Tell me about that.
Oh, it's fun. I get
Isn't
to
it?
drive old vintage cars.
I know it looks awesome.
I get to beat on them and cause all sorts of havoc.
So you like causing havoc.
It's great.
It is. What's the next one you're going to be doing? Do you know?
I just got back from Alabama actually. It was too hot to be down there. It was fun. It's fun though. I do what they call pedal pumping,
Hmm.
and it's the old school you can't get your car started theme. I mean,
Damsel
it
in
kind of
distress.
ties into a lot of fetishes, everything from leg, foot, boots, pantyhose. It falls in this, it just falls into everything. You know, people who have remembered their mom, their aunt, their sister, their babysitter, their girlfriend having car problems.
Well, see,
And
and
then
then you
I get to
bring
put the bill.
then you bring in the damsel in distress part as well, right? So you got it
Sometimes
all.
sometimes I get to be the dominant one and tell it to start. Like that's gonna will it to start.
Has it ever worked in real life?
I will say some of the stuff I've learned there has definitely worked in real life.
Really?
I almost got stuck at Disneyland with my friend's car, but only to find out his car wouldn't start. Only to find out that he didn't have it in park all the way. Well, we made it out of there. You know, after all the traffic left and we're sitting there in an empty parking lot. But we,
Oh
we got
my
over it.
goodness. Oh, you know what? You are a fun interview. You are fun to talk to. You always have been, though.
Well, thank you.
Well, you know what? How can people find you?
Well, mostly on Instagram. I'm really bad about getting, oh, and on TikTok. Although,
And you
just
are bad about posting on Instagram. We'll go weeks sometimes and not post anything. Yeah, now you're the one who's going to get spanked. Okay, you got to do this. You got literally thousands of fans waiting for your stuff.
I know it's not that. I hate to say this, but it's the shy person in me. I hate doing the whole, look at me, look at, and I know I'm like, look at this, but I like to be subtle and nice about it. I don't know. That's why I guess I'm having a hard time flipping the switch with modeling. I'm used to like, going, hey, I'm going to come to this area. Which photographers want to work with me? Okay. Then I get my clothes together what do you want me to bring? And then I go and I shoot and I come back. So this whole like having to post every day, doing this, I just, I
You need a
know,
personal assistant to do it for you.
I know. I mean, I was gonna post, I need to post today too. I need to
Are you,
post.
are you going to
I
post
actually
today?
have a video to post today because guess what I got today in the mail?
Oh, do tell.
I got bubble gum.
Oh, really? I've seen you blow some bubbles.
Get a tub like this big
Oh. Now,
of
how big's the
coconut
bubbles
or
going to be that you're going to
beluga.
blow?
Huh?
How big are the bubbles that you're going to blow?
I think the biggest I've had was about that big.
Yes, and for the audio portion, it's about 2.5 feet wide.
It's pretty, you know.
Now, did it pop and go back in your hair?
I've had that happen before. Peanut butter is your friend. Oh, and so is like vegetable oil.
Oh my goodness, that would be yeah, that's a sticky mess. I don't think I can handle that.
It
Just don't
is
think I
kind of
could.
sticky. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, like I said, we're coming up to the end of this. I'm going to ask you, can you have you on again and again as a regular guest?
Yes, I
Because
got
this is a blast. This is fun. In fact, I'm going to have to on my Night Lights podcast. I'm going to have to just figure out your own segment so you can come on, every couple of weeks or whatever it's going to be. I'd like to have you on every week. That would be fun.
if they don't get sick of me.
Oh,
What
no
other
one.
things do you talk about on here? I mean, I have input.
You know what? Here and the fun thing is that people just want to know who talk just what you're doing. What happened last week that you got some bubble gum. That's what people care about. That's all they care about. And you know what? I've known you for a long time. I know it's going to take a long time to catch up on everything that's been going on. So
Yes,
we're definitely going to have you on again and again and again. And I have some guests who do cosplay who might want to be with you and on the podcast and discuss what they do. That's if that's okay with you.
that would be amazing because that's the one thing I always wanted was cosplay friends. And do you know how hard it is to make cosplay friends?
Oh, I've got lots.
Local cosplay. I'd like some local cosplay
Well, then
friends.
let's get some. Or unless you want to go out to California, I know a bunch of them out there in California. It's interesting because they become the person that they're doing. Like the lady does Homelander. She goes, "When I do that, I become Homelander." I'm like, "How you do that? Homelander's a guy, but she does a really good Homelander." So,
Oh, that's awesome.
mhm.
Well, I can kind of see where that go with where you can go with that because just like on my TikToks, I've done Married with Children.
Mhm.
I've done I can't think of her name. It's just drawing. Who's the mom on Married with Children? I don't know why I just
Now now
totally
you're,
forgot the
I
name.
know because I can see it too. I know I can see what she looks like.
The redhead.
Yes,
So, oh, um, I am Peggy.
Peggy.
So,
Yes.
so I was trying to just doing the TikToks for Peggy. She has a waddle. She has a way she opens her mouth and talks. So, yeah, to get the right mannerisms to do even just the TikToks, you have to like kind of channel her. Because she
So
always does like the with the big mouth open. And she has like this little strut where she bounces her boobs as she
so when you're doing a cosplay, you study
talks and
it.
go. But you have to. You have to get the character movement to get it to bring it all together.
Okay, so when you're Anna from Van Helsing, are you going to be jumping around and doing flips and doing everything?
I can't do that, but I'll stand there with my sword and look, pissed off and determined.
Well, that to me that's actually a sexy look. I could see that.
I'd be like, yeah, spread leg. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna take you out, and it's not to dinner, baby.
Now, and then you need Hugh Jackman standing next to me because I'll be the vampire portion.
I would love to get Ray to my husband to be that.
Would he?
As long as he's not dying and roasting in the heat in that outfit, yes, I think he would.
Well, you know what? It's going to have to be doing that sometime. You will. We will get together and we'll all do it. Y'all be Van Helsing. You'll be Anna. I'll be the vampire. How's that?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Bring some shackles and some crosses and some garlic and lay it on you and Drag you around.
Well, I didn't see that coming, but okay, well, that'll work. Wow. You know what? After all this time, you're finally like, I'm going to take care of this. Okay, gotcha. You know what, Vivian? It's been a pleasure. I definitely want to have you on again. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. You know what? We're going to wrap this one up. This is Joel Wilson. I will see you on the other side.